Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into an exciting topic for all of you who love history and rare coins, the Lincoln 1-cent coins from the years 1974, 1976, 1978, and 1981. These coins might seem common to most, but did you know some of them are worth far more than their face value? Stick around as we explore what makes these specific years stand out and how their condition can dramatically affect their value today. Let's go to the first up. Today, we're diving deep into the 1974 Lincoln cent. Could this humble 1-cent coin in good condition be worth big bucks in today's market? The 1974 Lincoln cent was minted at the Denver Mint during a time of significant economic transition. With over 4.2 billion pieces struck that year, it's easy to assume this coin might not hold much value. However, certain factors can elevate the worth of even a circulated 1974 penny. From historical significance to collector demand, there's more to this coins. The 1974 penny features the iconic profile Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909. The reverse showcased the Lincoln Memorial, a design by Frank Gasparro. The D mint mark, just below the date, indicates it was minted in Denver. In good condition, this coin will show some wear but retain most of its design details. Coins in better condition, such as circulated or those with minimal wear, fetch higher prices. Even in good condition, rarity or demand can drive value up. Errors and variance. Look for minting errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or re-punched mint marks. These errors are highly collectible and can significantly boost the coin's value. Copper composition. Remember, 1974 was just before the U.S. Mint transitioned to a zinc core for pennies in 1982. The coin is composed of 95% copper, which adds intrinsic material value. A standard 1974 Lincoln cent in good condition typically sells for 1 to 5 cents, its face value or slightly above. However, coins with errors or in higher grades can sell for much more. For example, a 1974 in MS65 or higher could fetch between $500,000 at auction. Rare mint error coins, such as double die varieties, can command hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the severity and demand. Cut to footage of an auctioneer selling a coin. Even in circulated coins, some original mint luster might remain, which can increase value. And there you have it, folks. The 1974 Lincoln sent you a millionaire overnight. But it's a perfect example of how even common coins can hold hidden value for collectors. So, check your piggy banks, inspect your change jars, and who knows, you might just strike numismatic gold. This script provides a comprehensive and engaging approach to exploring the topic while catering to both casual viewers and serious collectors. Let me know if you'd like to tweak any sections. Next up today, we're diving deep into the 1976 Lincoln 1-cent coin, specifically the version without a mint mark. If you've got one sitting around, you might be holding onto a piece worth much more than a penny. Let's find out why and how much it's worth today. The 1976 Lincoln cent was minted at two primary locations, Philadelphia and Denver. Coins minted in Philadelphia do not have a mint mark, which is why they might look plain compared to others like D for Denver. These coins were made from copper and zinc, featuring President Abraham Lincoln's. So why would a coin like this, something so common, have any significant value? The answer lies in its condition, scarcity, and demand among collectors. If your 1976 penny is in extra fine condition, you're in luck. Extra fine means the coin shows very minimal wear, with sharp details on Lincoln's the wheat stalks or memorial buildings still visible. This condition is rare because pennies are heavily circulated. Finding one that hasn't been heavily worn down over decades is like finding a needle in a haystack. All right, Now let's talk dollars. A 1976 Lincoln cent without a mint mark in regular circulated condition is usually worth just a penny. But in extra fine condition, collectors are willing to pay anywhere between $200,000. And if you've got one in mint state, those shiny circulated beauties, they can fetch $300,000, sometimes more, depending on demand and grading. Now you know why the 1976 Lincoln cent without a mint mark could be worth more than face value. Check your piggy banks, jars, and even that old coffee can in the garage. You never know what you might find. Next up, today we're diving deep into a coin that might just be sitting in your pocket or coin jar right now, the 1978 D Lincoln cent. Don't let its humble appearance fool you. This penny could hold more value than you think. Stick around as we explore its history, features, and what makes certain 1978 D pennies worth big bucks in today's collector market. First, let's go back to 1978. This was a pivotal year for U.S. coinage. The Lincoln cent, designed by Victor David Brenner, was already a collector favorite thanks to its historical significance. By 1978, the Denver Mint had produced over 4.28 billion pennies. While this makes the 1978 D Lincoln cent common in circulation, certain factors can make it stand out in the eyes of collectors. So, what should you look for? The 1978 D cent features the familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. The D mint mark, located under the date, tells us it was minted in Denver. Now, condition plays a huge role in determining its value. Fine condition, a 1978 D Lincoln cent shows slight wear but retains most of its details. While such coins typically trade for face value, there are exceptions. Coins with errors or in pristine condition can fetch much higher prices. Coins are where the magic happens. Some 1978 D pennies have die cracks, off-center strikes. These anomalies make the coin incredibly appealing to collectors. A notable error can push the value of a penny into the hundreds of dollars, even in circulated condition. 1978 Lincoln cent in fine condition is generally worth around 5 to 10 cents to collectors. However, if your coin is in uncirculated condition, with a sharp strike and full red luster, it can be worth $500,000 or more. Rare coins can climb to $10,000 or even higher depending on the type and demand. If you want to find valuable coins, you need the right tools. A magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe helps identify small details like doubling or die cracks. Use a coin scale to check for weight anomalies, which could indicate rare planchet errors. Finally, consult a coin grading guide to assess the condition accurately. Next up, today we're talking about a fascinating piece of American history, the 1978 Lincoln 1-cent coin. Stick around because we're diving into its market value today and why this specific year is important for collectors. Before we dive into the specifics of the 1978 penny, let's take a quick look at the history of the Lincoln 1-cent coin. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate President Abraham Lincoln's centennial birth. It has undergone various design changes over the years, but the basic design of Lincoln's portrait by Victor David Brenner has remained on the front of the coin. 1978, the design was still the classic Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, which was used from 1959 until 2008. This specific coin was minted as part of the regular issue circulating coins and saw a massive amount of production that year. 1978 penny, in terms of basic design, is very similar to others minted in the late 70s, but what sets this year apart is its relatively high mintage. 1978 Lincoln cent had a production run of over 4.4 billion coins across the Philadelphia and Denver mints. You might think, with that many coins produced, how could it be valuable? Well, the truth is, it's not the quantity that matters here. it's the condition. Many coins, the value of a 1978 penny really depends on its condition. A typical 1978 penny in circulation shows signs of wear and tear, and it's likely not worth much more than its face value, just 1 cent. And here's the big tip for collectors. If you have a 1978 penny in very good condition, meaning it has minimal wear, clear details, and a bright copper sheen, then you're in luck. Coins in this condition are sought after by collectors, and that makes them more valuable. 1978 penny in circulated condition, 400 cent slash 1978 penny in very good to fine condition, 400,000. And so where can you find a 1978 penny in good condition? Well, you might have one right in your pocket. But if you're really looking for high-quality coins, try visiting local coin shops, online marketplaces, or even looking through a roll of pennies at the bank. It's important to keep in mind that there are other factors that could affect the value of your 1978 penny. For example, special errors in minting, like double dies or die cracks, can increase a coin's value dramatically. Next up, we're diving into the 1981 Lincoln 1 cent with the D mint mark. And trust us, you'll want to stay tuned to see its market value today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss out on these valuable insights. The 1981 Lincoln cent might seem like a simple, everyday coin to most people, but there's more to it than meets the eye. Today we'll explore the details of the coin, its condition, the mint mark, and why it could be worth much more than you think. The 1981 Lincoln cent is part of the long-running series that's been in circulation since 1909. It features Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, and the reverse shows the traditional wheat ears design, though the 1981 coin was struck with a shield design from later years. But why is this particular year of interest? The D mint mark indicates that this coin was minted in Denver. While the Philadelphia Mint produced the bulk of the 1981 pennies, the Denver Mint also produced a considerable number, and it's the Denver marked coins that collectors are often on the lookout for. This tiny D beneath the year is crucial because it identifies the specific location of the mint, and depending on its condition and rarity, it could play a huge role in its market value today. Now, let's talk about something that might sound a bit usual, but can drastically affect the value of your coin: the black shade condition. So, what does this mean? In numismatics, black shade refers to a coin's tone, and it usually indicates a natural patina or oxidation caused by age or environmental exposure. This happens when the copper in the coin reacts with the elements over time, creating a darkened appearance. While a black shade isn't necessarily a bad thing, it's important to understand how it impacts the value. Coins in this condition can sometimes be worth more than those in typical circulation wear because of the unique patina or even historical value. Like any collectible, the condition of the coin plays a major role in its market value. Coin grading, which is the process of assessing a coin's condition, ranges from good to perfect. The 1981 Lincoln cent, if it's in excellent condition, can fetch a higher price. However, if it has the black shade but retains its overall details and structure, collectors may still find value in it. A well-preserved 1981 Lincoln cent could grade anywhere from MS63 to MS65, which are considered uncirculated with minimal wear. But don't forget the impact of the black shade condition. Coins with a unique toning or patina can sometimes add a premium to their market price. When it comes to rare variants, especially those from the Denver Mint, collectors will pay more for pristine examples. The 1981 DE Mint Mark Lincoln cent worth today. If you have a 1981 Lincoln cent in mint condition like or higher, you might see a value anywhere from $200,000 to $200. A fortune, but it's still significantly more than its face value of 1 cent. But if your coin has that distinctive black shade or even some corrosion, its value might fluctuate depending on the collector's interest. Some collectors actively seek out unique patinas, and in those cases, a coin with a strong black shade can fetch as much as $500,000 in certain markets. But remember, the more pristine the condition, the higher the potential value. The value of the 1981 Lincoln cent with a D mint mark is influenced by several factors: the rarity of the minting year, the condition of the coin, the toning or shading, and the overall demand from collectors. Cut to images of collectors at a coin show, buying and selling Lincoln cents. Coins that have been well preserved or have unique characteristics, like an obviously usual black shade, can stand out in auctions or even local sales. In some cases, collectors or investors may find that the market for these coins is growing, especially as interest in older pennies has spiked in recent years. The 1981 Lincoln cent with the D mint mark might seem like a regular coin, but with the right condition and the right features, it could hold a surprising value in today's market. Whether it's the black shade condition or its historical relevance, this little penny could be hiding a big reward. Have you found a 1981 Lincoln cent with a black shade or the D mint mark in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and don't forget to subscribe for more coin tips and tricks. Until next time, keep collecting and happy hunting.